Welcome to this program called to Success. I'm your host and also your teacher, Mr. Destin Emmanuel, who is also an examiner of the GCE board at the advanced level. So we are going to treat June 2021 paper 1 O-level physics. So in June 2021, the questions that were asked the candidates, number one question was, this question was about which of the following values below represents momentum, and we were given 4 options. We have A, 20 newtons, B, 20 pascals, C, 20 newton meter, D, 20 kilograms meters per second. So the different options have been given in question 1. So what are the strategies that you need to use in order to get to the solution? The first thing you need to remember that under this topic, linear momentum, which was treated in class, you remember very well that linear momentum, which has the symbol P, is simply a product of the mass of an object and the velocity of that object. Meaning that if you want to ask yourself the unit of measurement of mass, the unit of measurement of mass from your lesson taught in class is kilograms. And now the next thing you have to ask yourself is the unit of measurement of velocity. You remember, still in linear motion, velocity is measured in meters per second. Okay, so you come here to the different options that are given. You check and see which one corresponds to this unit. You compare the parts for the unit. You realize that in the last option, which is D, it gives us 20 kilograms meters per second, which is actually the representation of momentum. Why is it so? Because of this unit. This unit here, they correspond to the unit of measurement of linear momentum. So in other words, we are saying that the answer to this number 1 will be D. So we continue now with question 2. Question 2, it says that the base unit of length is the, okay, how many options are given? Equally 4 options. We have the first option is we have millimeter there, yes, millimeter. We have the second option, meter, and we have the third option, centimeter, and we have the fourth option now, kilometer. Okay, good. These are the 4 options that are given, and we are asked that the base unit of length is, okay, you need to get to your lesson on physical quantity, which was done in Form 3. You remember that when we treated physical quantity, or physical quantities are being treated, they are divided into two. And these 2 types of physical quantities, we have the first one is base or fundamental mental physical quantities. Then the next type is what we call derived physical quantities. Okay, good. So when you look at the learn is one of the examples of base physical quantities. You know, under base physical quantities, we have a total number of 7 base or fundamental physical quantities. Now, since length is a base physical quantity, the unit of measurement of length will give us also base unit. So the SI unit of measurement of length is simply the meter, which is in bracket small m in bracket. So if you compare it with the other units that are given in these 4 options, you will see that the second option, or option B, is actually the right answer. So we get to our answer sheet and we mark B, which is the right answer. Good. So if you have any worries concerning question 2, you click on the link below this channel so that you get what you need in order to better understand. We go to question 3. Question 3 says that which of the following pairs are all scalar quantities? You know, physical quantities can be divided either into 2. You have the first group called vector quantities, the second group called scalar quantity. So now you check each of these quantities that are paired. For the first option, we have work and we also have time. The first option talks of work and what? And time. And the second option gives us momentum and what? Momentum and distance. Then the third option gives us displacement and speed. Good. And the fourth option gives us velocity and what? And force. Okay, now we need to compare to see which one falls under scalar quantity. Remember, still in your notes under introduction to mechanics in form 3, you were taught scalar quantities and also vector quantities. What is a vector quantity? A vector quantity is a physical quantity that has magnitude and direction. And what is a scalar quantity? A scalar quantity is simply a physical quantity that has only magnitude without direction. So now we have to compare them now. Work is actually a vector quantity or a scalar quantity? You see that work is a scalar quantity. It has just magnitude without direction. You see that time too has just magnitude, it has no direction. So you see that option 1 goes to give us the right answer for question 3. So in question 3, the right answer will be A. And if you have any worries, you click on the link below the channel. You are going to get what you need in order to clear your worries. So we take off this and we move ahead to question 4. Question 4 says